Discover's got you covered.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.
/watch, and it's powered by Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Thanks, Echo. That's right. Well, he's here and he's all riled up. Brett gets to play the initials game today. Just talking trash.
Hi.
Hi, Brett.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Buddy? Look at you.
Yeah, I'm a little glowing today.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
Yeah, you got a bounce in your step.
Is that a bad thing? I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I don't like seeing people happy. You know.
Oh, yeah. I should have known that.
He's ready to go. He's got the pen and paper. You're all jittery.
Yeah.
Well, I've just been downing energy drinks, so yeah, that has a little bit to do with it. But yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, that's enough.
Let's go.
Well, of course, if you win today, you're dead to Sauce because Sauce doesn't want to lose this streak. So stopping him would probably be the end of your friendship between the two of you. But just weigh that in a little bit.
Saturdays are going to be awkward.
I don't know if I'm doing that show anymore. I don't think it's on anymore.
It's called Saturdays with Sauce.
Yeah, it's now called Nasty Afternoons with Nordo.
I bet it's not.
No, you're right. It's not.
What's that acronym? Nasty Afternoons with Nordo.
Isn't it NAN?
My God.
Well, no, the W's silent.
Oh, one of those acronyms with a silent word. Okay, got it. That makes sense.
Nan.
Put on. Yep.
That's catchy.
It is.
Thank you.
I like it.
Yeah, that one works.
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, we should do sports. People tune in here for the sports news.
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, Builders and Remodelers. WNBA Finals Game 4 tonight at Target Center. New York is up 2-1. That's at 7 o'clock. If the Lynx win, they force a Game 5 Sunday night, 7 o'clock in New York. As awesome as the comeback in Game 1 was, Marty, how frustrating was Game 3 with a 15-point lead?
Rosie.
And then down the stretch, Brianna Stewart had that stretch where she scored, I don't know how many points in a row for New York. Ionescu obviously had the big shots down the stretch. But, man, the Lynx, the back half of the fourth quarter had 4 or 5 point blank, either layups or in the lane shots that they missed. All of those were huge misses.
And that's just sometimes how it goes, because there have been games where they can't miss, where we see Courtney Williams, and that was like the Game 1 comeback. Just they were hitting ridiculous shots. It's just sort of how sports works. It's why we love it. But tonight is, the Lynx cannot come out tight, even though they are trying to prevent another team from winning a championship on their floor. If New York wins, it's over. This is it. This is a best-of-5 series. You just said it, Cor. If we win, we're forcing a Game 5. There is so much pressure involved, and these are the times when you just love to see how people perform, who steps up on the big stage, who hits those shots. It's been a really, really interesting watch with the adjustments and two coaches who have, Sandy Brondello for New York. She used to coach in Phoenix when Phoenix won championships. I mean, these are two of the seasoned, I've seen it all, I've done it all type coaches.
Hey, can I ask you a question about broadcasting?
Game.
At Game 3, they did something very strange. I don't know how often they do this, but they were showing live look-ins to the huddles down the stretch, and they played the New York strategy. I mean, they didn't zoom in and show the board, but you heard every word she said. Like, you three are going to back cut, you're going to do this, and we're going to look for that. And I'm like, man, I don't think the Lynx have somebody relaying that information down to Cheryl Reeve that quickly, but I heard the entire plan before the play. I think that's kind of like, I don't know. We just need one coach to be like, get out of here. What are you doing? I don't want you to listen in on my entire strategy. This is the final 30 seconds. What are you doing? Get out of here.
Have you seen that also they will mic up a coach and do an interview while the game is going, not during the timeout?
Yeah, Cheryl did that. She didn't seem to like that too much.
And they all do it. And it's ESPN's access. And maybe it's because the W allows it because they're still trying to grow and they still need that exposure and they need to do something that sets them apart from other sports. I don't know. The strategy in the huddle is interesting, but you're right. You can't you can't run that down to the other team unless there's a second timeout called real quick. I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, I thought that was interesting. One thing, though, that I loved that they did that I've never seen in the NBA that I think I want your take on it because you've done this a billion times. They had, is it Holly Rowe? Is that her name?
Yeah. Sideline reporter.
They had her walk with, I think it was Kayla McBride, start the interview on the court and walk all the way to the locker room. So it was like so you got probably a 3 times longer interview than you would than you do on the court for, so what'd you think? Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, thanks, bye, see ya. So they walked for like 60 seconds all the way to the locker room. I thought that was kind of a cool, like a walk and talk interview. That was kind of dynamic.
Yeah.
That was different.
I, again, didn't see it because of working the Wolves games, but I have seen, I've seen her do that, and it is a new thing, and I'm guessing it's just implementing. They've got brainstorming type things like, what can we do that's different? And I don't know, would the NBA, NFL, other professional athletes, would they agree to do it on the athlete side? I mean, it's got to be
Wouldn't they prefer, though, to start walking towards the locker room as quickly as possible,
but if
so you can at least talk and walk?
If it means you're going to get 6 questions instead of 3, it might be a hard no.
Maybe.
I don't know. But Holly Rowe also has a wonderful rapport with WNBA players. She has been through the years, she's been the prominent sideline reporter. So she maybe if it's another sideline reporter, they don't even make the ask. Maybe it's because it's her and she has their trust. I don't know. I like that they're trying different things. The league has never been more visible. The ratings have never been this high. And I mean, drastically high. We've talked about it on this show. So this is the time to try these things and give fans this access that they haven't had before and see where it leads.
Not to keep beating the same horse, but if it goes 5, it's unfortunate that the clinching game is up against Sunday Night Football because you're going to get almost nobody to watch it. But I mean, what else are you going to do? Right?
Not schedule it for Sunday.
Right. If game 4 is Friday, though,
you can't do it Monday. There's
Why
2
not?
Monday Night Football
then there's 2 Monday Night Football games. You'd have to wait for game 5 till Tuesday. That's a long layoff. I think it's worth waiting. I actually think that's probably the play, is just hold it off until Tuesday, especially with travel, right? Because you'd be going from Minnesota to New York. Just play game 5 on Tuesday. Don't you try to maximize it? I don't know why you would bury it. And everybody that says, well, the WNBA is still pretty niche. The whole idea is they're trying to get growth.
Yes.
They're trying to be unniche. So then give us a chance to watch on Tuesday.
Yeah, I do not like the Sundays, and it's been every Sunday. We talked about the first Sunday, all 4 games.
Yeah.
Right up against every window of the NFL. It just did not seem like the smart thing to do. If it's inevitable and you have to have a Sunday game, no problem. But to have it go every Sunday thus far in the playoffs is almost like it's intentional. And I don't think that's the smartest decision.
And if you go Tuesday, unless the Yankees-Guardians series goes 7 games, you have nothing to compete with.
But even if it does, if that's a 7 o'clock start, then honestly, start the WNBA Finals at 5. Just don't compete against another major sport and give yourself a chance to maximize your viewership. Anyway, we're screaming into the wind. They're not listening to us.
When the schedule is made, it might have been made 6 months ago because they have to slot it on either ABC or ESPN. And to Sauce's point, if ESPN has baseball playoff coverage, then they're concerned about their window. And there is no football on Sundays on ESPN. So maybe that's where the issue lies. It's ABC or ESPN who does not have the NFL. So where else are you going to put it?
Button bar.
Whoa.
Thursday night football, the Broncos won 33-10 over the Saints. The Saints are just falling apart now that Derek Carr is injured.
It's terrible.
But Bo Nix did almost nothing, but it didn't matter because the Broncos ran for 225 yards as a team. Williams had a couple of scores, I think. So the Denver Broncos and your favorite coach, Sauce, now 4-3.
Yeah, butthole eyes, man. Good for him.
Cool.
Yeah.
The Vikes host the Lions on Sunday noon right here on the Fan. The 2 big injuries really to watch, Caleb Evans and Blake Cashman. Cashman has turf toe that he suffered in London.
Yeah, that's not good. They need him because he's very good on the defense that they have. He plays a pivotal part. So him not being there would not be good.
I wonder who would slide over there. I wonder the kid who's got all the interceptions, maybe?
Yeah, or I mean, they could maybe play Metellus at that spot.
We'll find out. I don't know. He was limping pretty bad.
Not good. And as you said, Hawk, earlier this morning, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wild
Go
at
team.
Columbus tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Zach, Brett, your squad is off to a decent start. A couple of after regulation losses, but 2-0-2.
Yeah, it's a good start. I'm concerned about Spurgeon, though, in the update that Guerin had yesterday, where he's still suffering and going through the, quote, healing process of the injury he had last year, which to me is very concerning. He's not old, but in NHL terms, he's no spry chicken. He's a smaller guy, so if he's got a recurring injury and the game's as physical as it's ever been, I'm worried, but overall the start and Gus has been just fantastic.
Lou Nanny the other day was on with Dan Barrero, and Nanny had mentioned that he loves Jared Spurgeon as a person and as a leader, but basically said they should have sold high and traded him. And now, unfortunately, it's going to be much more difficult to trade Spurgeon and get that money off the books because you're injured and you might miss a significant amount of time. Your thoughts on trading Jared?
I mean, I like him as a player, and I've always defended him. Every time we have Vikings, or not Vikings.
Every time we talked about it.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time we've had Wild fan line, there's always like a handful of callers who just, he's too small. He's the reason for all of our struggles.
Man, the Grinch calls in?
Man,
I know.
Corey calls?
Gollum has the access to the KFAN hotline.
I don't know who gave him the number. But I disagree with that. But if he's going to not play, that's a problem.
Do you think all of our listeners sound like trolls, or what's the deal?
Yeah,
That's just my normal. I'm impersonating someone. There's no variance to it
Sauce,
at
do
all.
your impression of an average KFAN listener.
Hello, I would like to speak on KFAN. I love the radio station. I'm a very sophisticated individual. I was in my library earlier, but I heard you were talking sports.
I think that's more accurate.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Did you not get those on Wild Fan Line? That guy doesn't call?
you really are.
Put me on the radio. That's more so. Yeah.
Corey,
Yes, sir.
as part of its sustained global push this decade, the NFL could soon add a new destination for overseas regular season games.
Go on.
Dublin, Ireland,
That'd be fun.
considering an attempt to host an NFL game.
Makes sense.
Looks like if you're reading about it, that means the NFL is going to do it.
And I think they've sent college football over there as a guinea pig. They've played, I think, 2 games the past 2 years in Dublin.
Yeah.
2. Notre Dame, and then I think Florida State. Didn't they play?
Something like that, yeah.
And they got killed. Like, was it
That
Georgia
seems
Tech?
illegal.
I think so.
Yeah. So, yeah. That'd be fun.
Laws in Dublin.
Yeah. In the 70s, Corey, Marnie, not Brett and not Sauce, just you two.
Okay.
In the 70s, a 50-yard field goal was no big deal. Now it's basically a chip shot. In response to a question regarding whether the uprights might be narrowed or some other change made given the increase in field goal kicking length and accuracy, NFL executive Jeff Miller said on Thursday, the issue could be considered in the offseason. So the NFL's pissed because we're making so many field goals at 50-plus. So they're going to make some changes. How about that?
The first line you just said in the 70s, a 50-yard field goal was no big deal.
Was a big deal.
Was a big deal.
Yeah, if I said that, I was incorrect.
How about if maybe just kickers have gotten better?
They have, absolutely. That's the thing. So they're going to try and make it harder on them. Yeah.
I mean, 50-yard field goal's not a gimme.
Not even close, especially for the Vikings in the past.
What if we turn this into rock and jock sauce and have some targets,
God, great bit.
moving targets in between the uprights, and if you hit it, you get extra points or maybe extra challenge flags or timeouts or something, or
That'd be great.
you get to throw an opposing player or a team's fan like off the top of the stadium or something if you hit the target.
Yeah,
That
that'd be
seems aggressive.
sweet.
Public execution.
Yeah, that was Carlin's bit, right?
Yeah.
Get the mob to
Yeah.
gamble on it.
Balance the stupid bleeping budget.
good.
So dumb.
Hoping it was
It's so
funnier
good.
when he did it.
It was better when he did it, but I'm glad Corey and I bond over that.
Yep. He's the GOAT.
He's the best of all time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is the boat.
That's probably an overreaction.
He's the boat.
Best of all. Oh, God, that was really good, Zach. You're really fast for somebody who smokes a lot of marijuana.
He's the boat. That was good.
That was an acronym.
Yeah. Stood for baked Olays are terrific.
I'm going to tell you right now. Minus the Olays thing,
Yeah.
I would have gotten 3 of those letters right. I knew you were going to say terrific.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I can't say the other one.
What's the other one?
The T word.
Which T
Why
word?
would baked Olays be those?
That means they're great. Okay, sorry, Captain.
Top
Rude.
notch?
Yeah, see, Marnes gets it.
Guys, I know
What's wrong
we're-
with that? Why can't you say that?
I know we're supposed to go to break, but we should just berate him for the next 3 or 4 minutes to just lower his
that'd be
self-esteem
different.
even more than we normally do, just to see if
It's
we
not
can
gonna
throw
work,
him
Corn.
off for the game.
It's not going to work.
You think
'cause
he's locked in?
The listeners are in the studio. He has an audience. He's never better than when he's got an audience.
That is true.
He's the boat.
I'm the size of one. You're not supposed to laugh at that. You're supposed to say, no, you're not. You look great.
Boy, you're really pushing it.
All right.
That's a huge bitch.
I am.
Initials game 544 after this, and one of you listeners who Paul thinks is sophisticated and has what he calls a library is potentially going to win $76,000.
Up next, it's the initials game featuring the St. Paul Federal Credit Union jackpot. Call 1-800-320-5326 for your shot at the initials jackpot next on The Fan.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.
For more information about contests on this station, go to kfan.com/rules.
Every Thursday during the NFL season.
Listen to Dudes on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Dudes on Dudes to start listening.
Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hey, Twin Cities, it's Chris Hockey here. If you're considering replacing your windows in your home, here's why you need to call my friends at Builders and Remodelers. First, Triple Pane Elements windows are the highest rated windows in the industry and are only available from Builders and Remodelers. Second, your custom-built windows are installed by trained and certified professionals. Third, the warranty is incredible. For a limited time, qualified buyers can get an incredible 5 years, no interest, or save 25% off your project. Awesome products at great prices. Go to buildersandremodelers.com today. Proud partner of our Minnesota Twins.
Nothing in this world says I love you like a diamond. So any day you give or receive a diamond is a special day. But none is as magical as your wedding day. The magic begins the moment you slip your engagement ring on for the very first time. My brother and I know that. We named our business Wedding Day Diamonds because we want to be part of that magic. We love being part of that magic. But we also know that asking to be part of your most special moments carries with it an awesome responsibility. Living up to that responsibility is something we think about every day of our lives. Here's the thing. We're part of this community. We could bump into you tomorrow at a grocery store, and we never want to have to look you in the eye and apologize for letting you down. So we created an ironclad, no loopholes warranty that says from the day you pick out your ring throughout your lifetime, Wedding Day Diamonds will be there for you. When your ring's from Wedding Day, your family, period. Wedding Day Diamonds now with 9 locations, including Rochester and St. Cloud.
Hey, it's Corey Coe, Power Trip Morning Show for QC Kinetics. If you have joint pain and don't want to deal with joint pain anymore, and why would you want to deal with joint pain? If you want real lasting relief, it's possible with help from the great people at QC Kinetics. Excuse me. All you have to do, set up a free consultation. They can walk you through the procedure. It is a non-surgical procedure. That is the key here. A quick in-office procedure that can get you moving again, get your mobility back, whether it's pain in your back, your knees, your hips, your shoulders. This is no surgery, no steroids, no drugs, no downtime. It's quick, and you can get your life back, get your mobility back, get back to doing the things that you love without joint pain. This is advanced regenerative medicine, new cellular therapies that QC Kinetics has, and they've been helping people all over the country, and they want to help you. There's multiple Twin Cities locations. You owe yourself to look into this and see if you can get your mobility back this year, 2024, with QC Kinetics. Call them today and set up that free consultation. It's 612-254-7123, 612-254-7123. That's 612-254-7123.
It's football season, and now you can get anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. Well, almost anything. You can't get a running back, but baby back ribs? Yes. Uber Eats, official on-demand food delivery partner of the NFL.
I think one of the things that patients don't realize is that when they get a joint replacement, that's not a lifetime treatment option. And they're probably, if they are a younger patient, signing up for multiple surgeries down the road.
As a physician and medical director for QC Kinetics, Dr. Caravelli's seen a pattern of trending joint pain. Prolonged medication, steroids, then surgery, possibly another surgery.
So a lot of our patients are trying to avoid or put off surgery, and this is the treatment that can help them do that.
QC Kinetics extracts your body's healing substances, concentrates them back into your aching joints to help heal and restore those areas, providing lasting relief.
Oh, I love being able to tell my patients, before we do this surgery, let's try another option. Let's see if this is right for you, because now they might not have to have surgery at all.
Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 612-254-7123. That's 612-254-7123. 612-254-7123.
You're listening live to The Power Trip on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Get ready to laugh until you cry. Nick Swartzen, the hilarious star of Reno 911 and Grandma's Boy, is bringing his side-splitting stand-up to the State Theater on January 10th. Don't miss your chance to hear his outrageous stories and unforgettable jokes live. Tickets are on sale now. Get the full details at KFAN.com. Keyword calendar.
Before we get this thing started, just so you know, because people yell at me and I don't blame them, 1-800-320-5326. That is the number you're going to want to call in a few moments when we're about to try to give you a big batch of money.
$76,000. Look, I know we're a little numb to it. We talk about this all the time, but it's going to go off, even if it's a year or two or three from now. At some point, we're giving away $76,000 or more.
It's going to be more. Yeah,
that's insane.
I know, PA.
Think of the excitement level when Carl won 31.5.
Yeah.
This is already double that.
This is Carl with a C?
That was Carl with a C, not a K.
Not a K.
Right.
Okay. Shoot.
Yeah. Sorry, Barnes. Thanks for trying to help, though. I appreciate it.
76K. All right. Let's do it.
It's time for Initials Game 544 on the Power Trip with your host, Corey Cole.
Let's go around the room. Let's meet the competitors. Sauce, you've won the last 3 games. I believe the all-time record for consecutive wins is 4. You would tie that today.
I'm sponsored by my amazing friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. The deal of the week at Lunds and Byerly's. All 7th Avenue Pizza at Lunds and Byerly's is buy one, get one free. And if I win today, tweet me and tag MeatSauce1 and tag 7th Avenue Pizza through the end of today. And one of you could win $100 to put towards restocking your freezer with 7th Avenue Pizza.
Chris Hockey trying to slow Sauce down. Chris, what happens if you win?
Yes. If I win, you'll receive 10% off your entire order now through Monday in-store online at radco.com. When you use the promo code INITIALS, discount doesn't apply to toppers. I'm coming for you, Saucy. Thank you, Radco.
Marnie, what happens if you win?
Well, my beautiful, wonderful friends at Great Clips sponsor me. So if I win today and I beat Sauce and I end the streak, tweet me, tag Great Clips now through the end of Sunday. One lucky winner will get 1 free year of haircuts from Great Clips salons. And I'm looking around this room and I see a lot of yous that need to get trimmed.
What the hell does that mean?
Whoa.
I go there all the time. You're looking at me?
I don't have any hair.
Yeah, it's not me.
Brett, I assume you're going to play for the lovely Mark Parrish today.
That's what I'm assuming.
That's right.
Yes. I
got the sponsorship read.
What happens
He's
if Brett
sponsored
wins?
by his good friends at ABC, American Building Contractors. If he wins, Brett, tweet at Mark D. Parrish and tag at ABC will help through the end of Sunday. One lucky winner is going to get a $100 Visa gift card. Thank you at ABC will help.
Thanks, ABC. Initialsgame.com if you want to buy the home versions 4 and 5. Look, Christmas right around the corner. Start getting your Christmas presents now at initialsgame.com. That's also where you can link to initialsgamelive.com and see all the bars all across the Twin Cities where you can play.
Just play.
Like 9.
We're like 2 weeks away from Hawk's speech.
Sure.
Oh, man, that's true.
Hey, Rose.
Sure. Like I said, Christmas right around the corner.
Yeah.
Sure.
Get versions 4 and 5 today at initialsgame.com.
What about 1, 2, and 3?
Sure. Sold out. Might not be coming back.
Count me in as who cares.
We'll see, Mars. We don't know. We don't know.
Jeez.
But before we play game 544, we have to potentially give away that $76,000.
Now it's time for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot.
That's right. $76,000 on the line right now. The St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. You looking to buy a new car? Save money in your current car loan. Do it with St. Paul Federal Credit Union, offering now car loan rates as low as 6.29%. Apply today at stpaulfcu.org/KFAN. Federally insured by the NCUA.
If you're new to this game, this is a progressive jackpot. It goes up $500 every week thanks to our awesome friends at St. Paul Federal Credit Union. It's now at an all-time high of $76,000. It has gone off twice in the past, once at $31,500 and another time at $13,500. So we've given away, $45,000-ish. But now we're at $76K. If you get one letter in the right spot, you win $250, which is sweet. But you're probably going to be a little heartbroken that you were one letter away from the entire thing, which is $76,000 if you just simply tell me the right two letters. Good morning. What is your name and where are you from?
This is Mark from Bloomington.
Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Mark from Bloomington. Yeah, maybe it is Mark Parrish.
Hi, Mark.
Not Mark Parrish.
Okay.
Oh, what a story.
Mark,
what a story, Mark.
Mark, you're on the. What a story it would be, Mark, if you broke the all-time record and just got this year and won $76,000. You seem like the kind of guy that could use $76K.
Absolutely. Getting married this year, so that would help.
Perfect timing.
Congrats.
Are the letters you're going to guess related to you or your lovely bride or whoever you're marrying?
Sure.
I'm going to go with my own, yeah.
You're going with your own. What are your initials?
M-H.
You're going M and then H.
I like that, Mark.
M-H. All right, Mark in Bloomington is going M-H. What is your fiance's initials, just out of curiosity?
A-M.
A-M, okay. But you're M-H. Mark in Bloomington's going for $76,000. Does he have at least one right for $250? And is he eligible for the whole thing? Does he have at least one right with M-H? Oh. No, sorry, Mark.
Sorry, Daddy.
Good luck with the wedding. No. The H, though, is the first letter. He did have the H right, but in the wrong spot. We don't give you anything for that. The initials for game 544 is the letter H, and then the letter P. HP. HP. Yell out your name. Your name is your buzzer. Best out of 12. The all-time record is 9, held by Sauce, AJ, and Do Young Park. Everybody ready? Brett,
Let's go.
Brett, how you feeling? This is your debut. Are you ready?
I'm very nervous, but I'm very excited.
Okay. Number one of HP.
Clue number 1.
A modern version debuted in 1912.
Clue number 2.
Is often rectangular.
Clue number 3.
Many can be rolled up.
Clue number 4.
Have a soft exterior.
Marnie?
Yep.
Heating pad?
That's right.
Wow.
It's a heating pad, Marnes.
Wow,
Let's
Marnes,
go.
good in.
Yeah, that was good.
Good in.
Yeah,
I don't
Brett,
know if you can roll them for sure. You can roll them, yeah.
Yeah.
Brett, you've
Heating
probably
pad.
seen this in the past, but you're in the seat
Yeah,
that
be
gets
careful.
punched
Yeah.
when she
Yeah.
gets
Be
right
real
answers.
careful, man.
She
I
has
need to be
punched
ready.
Brian O'Neill in that seat. I'm trying to think who else that is
Jonathan
super famous.
Grenard.
You've punched
I wanna
Jonathan
say-
Grenard.
She
Remember,
punched some
didn't you almost
handicapped
kick-
children
Wow.
right there in that chair.
Marnie.
She punched her. Right there.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
And she didn't even get one right. She just had enough.
Wow. Jeez.
sick of not having a parking spot.
Marnes.
Come on.
Walk your lazy ass to the front of Target, Marnes. They need to park there. Marnie has the lead with 1. Here's number 2 of HP.
That was good,
Clue
Marnes.
number 1.
Are balls.
Clue number 2.
Can be found on your feet.
Clue number 3.
One of the words means to silence something or someone.
Marnie.
Clue number 4.
Marnie.
Hush, puppy.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
That is really
Marnie.
good.
That was a full-on
Nicely
check.
done. Uh-oh, she's death staring Sauce. Trying to end the streak.
That was good.
Look
Hush
at
puppy
here.
or hush puppies.
Nice job,
Either way,
Mars.
that is acceptable.
Nice job, Mars.
You're all locked in.
And Marnes has the first two.
Oh, that's great. I wasn't even close on either one of those.
Good one, Marnes.
Nice job.
Marnie has two.
Wow,
Here's number
Marty.
3.
It's going to be weird when you blow this. It's unbelievable.
Of HP.
Clue number 1.
Often on the move.
Clue number 2.
Can ruin a day or save the day.
Clue number 3.
Can be a man or a woman.
Clue number 4.
After you hand them a document, they might hand you one.
Clue number 5.
Has an association with flashing lights.
Paul?
Yeah.
Is it Highway Patrol?
That's right.
Yes, it is.
That is
I was
the
thinking
Highway
police. What an
Patrol.
idiot.
One. I got one.
Sauce on the board. Marty has
Stay in your
two.
seat.
Marty has two. Sauce has one. Brett, how you feeling through 3?
I'm feeling good. I'm
Okay.
feeling fine. There's plenty of time. Just
All
get
right.
one.
That is the goal. Here's number 4 of HP.
Clue number 1.
Has a base.
Clue number 2.
Has a triangular face.
Clue number 3.
This involves multiple people.
Brett.
Yeah.
Human pyramid? That's right.
Nice job.
Brett, that was impressive for a first
Nice
point.
job. Hell yeah, man.
That's
Very
that's really
impressive.
good.
Bam. All right, we got one.
Good
That's all
one.
we needed.
Yeah,
All
check
right.
out now.
Yeah, now it's over.
It's got to feel good to not just get like a 6th clue gimme, right? That was a good one.
Yeah, in the history book, too.
That was
So,
good.
We'll take it.
Marty has 2. Sauce and Brett both on the board with 8 left to go. Here's number 5 of HP.
Clue number 1.
Most commonly metal or plastic.
Clue number 2.
The first word is what it creates.
Clue number 3.
This is pressed.
Clue number 4.
This is associated with chads.
Clue number 5.
Touches paper.
Paul.
Yep.
3. Highlighter pen.
Hawk.
Hole punch.
That's right.
Oh, good one.
That is a
Really good hog.
punch.
Wow, that was
It's voting.
Hole
I'm
punch.
like, what?
I know,
What do
I know.
What
That
is
was
the voting
great.
Creates the
machine?
little
What is-
chads. Yep. The hanging
Hanging.
chads.
I really thought I was
Yeah.
never going to get another one as long as I lived. I thought that maybe it was over for
Then
me.
you got hole punch.
nice job, Hogs.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job, Hawk.
That was my nickname in high school.
Oh.
I couldn't help it, guys. I'm sorry. I try not to be this guy, but I just am.
Yeah, it's okay. That's who we love.
You are who you are.
And look, he
Marty,
didn't know
don't
what
look
he
at me
was
like
doing,
that.
so he just punched him.
Yeah. Yeah. Hawk has punched
Give
a
him
lot
time.
of
He
chads.
figured it out over the years. He just started punching.
You
Thought they'd
punched
like
a
it.
lot of chads, right, Hawk? All right.
All right, the show's done. Marty has 2. Everybody else has 1.
All right, here we go.
Here's number 6 of HP.
Clue number 1.
Is often racetrack shaped.
Clue number 2.
Is maintained.
Clue number 3.
This is associated with waiting.
Clue number 4.
This ensures safety, organization, and efficiency.
Clue number 5.
This is a path. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
You stay in one of these until the aircraft is given clear.
Paul.
Yep. 5, 4.
Holding pattern.
That's right. He got you again. He did what he always does. He just rings in first and thinks about
all
it.
the time for that. I didn't have enough.
He didn't know it either. He just rings in. He waits for like a key word and then goes for it.
Wow.
It's his number one
You
trick.
shouldn't be doing that.
Sauce
see
gets
you.
his second point with holding pattern. Sauce has 2. Marnie has 2. Hawk and Brett, one back. We got a tight one at halftime. Marnes, you're in the lead. You're fine. You're tied with Sauce. 6 to go.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Halfway through. Here's number 7 of HP.
Clue number 1.
Oddly enough, started in Canada in 1962.
Clue number 2.
Is a style or variation.
Clue number 3.
Doesn't have to be, but it's almost always circular.
Clue number 4.
This is often polarizing, specifically because of a fruit.
Brett?
Yeah.
Hawaiian pizza? That's right.
And Brett.
I was thinking pie. Nice job.
On the board with Hawaiian pizza. It started
Extra
in Canada.
pineapple.
Do you know that?
Not Hawaii?
I didn't know that. It started in Canada. It's crazy Canadians.
Good one, Brett.
Thank you.
See, we're learning something.
Wow, well done.
All right, we got a 3-way tie. Brett,
done.
Marnie, and Sauce all have 2. Hawk, you're just one back, and there's 5 to go. Everybody obviously mathematically in this. Here's number 8 of HP.
Clue number 1.
This phrase sometimes appears in sports.
Clue number 2.
Can be considered chaotic.
Clue number 3.
One of the words is an animal.
Clue number 4.
Paul?
Hog pile?
Yep.
That's right.
That's a hog pile.
Good job, Sauce.
Thank you.
That is a hog pile, and Sauce takes the lead with 4 to go.
Poop.
Saucy going for his 4th straight win. But everybody's still in this. Sauce, you have 3. Marnie and Brett each have 2. Hawk has 1. 4 items to go. Anybody can still win. Here's number 9 of HP.
Clue number 1.
One of the words is a company in the S&P 500.
Clue number 2.
Is technically unincorporated.
Hawk.
Yeah.
Hershey, Pennsylvania.
That's right.
Wow. Nice job, Hogs.
Hershey, Pennsylvania. Woo, that was good.
Yeah.
That's great, Hogs.
That was really good.
Excellent.
Really
All
happy
right.
for you.
Near that.
As tight as it gets, Sauce has 3. Everybody else has 2.
Come on.
Are there
Martin's
bonus points if you got
face
the first
no,
two?
the first
or
2
no?
are worth the same as any other 2.
And then if you free fall, then you don't. It's just you
Still
just ride
works.
that out.
Yeah, then you
Okay.
finish with 2,
Yeah,
unless you get
okay.
more. Yep.
Just checking the rules.
Yep. Sauce has 3. Everybody else has 2. There's 3 items to go. Here's number 10 of HP.
Clue number 1.
Known to protect.
Clue number 2.
Known to monitor.
Clue number 3.
This is a person.
Clue number 4.
Has a kid.
Clue number 5.
One of the words is an aircraft.
Hawk.
Hawk.
Helicopter parent.
That's right.
Helicopter parent and Sauce and Hawk are now tied with 2 to go. So, see, Chris was in last, and now he's tied for the lead.
Hogs.
Thank you, baby.
Back to back with Hershey, Pennsylvania, and Helicopter parent, and we have a tie at the top. All right. 2 to go. Marnie and Brett, you're just one back. Sauce and Hawk tied for the lead. Here's number 11 of HP.
Clue number 1.
Isn't seen.
Clue number 2.
Is unknowable.
Clue number 3.
Is a force.
Clue number 4.
Is considered greater.
Marnie.
Yep.
Higher power.
That's right.
That is a higher power.
Okay.
Down
Nice job, Mark.
to a walk-off situation. We're going to have a walk-off no matter what. Sauce, Marnie, and Hawk all have 3. If any of you get number 12, you're the winner. Brett, if you get it right, we have a 4-way freaking tiebreaker. That would be epic as well. So, Marnie going for the win, Hawk going for the win, Sauce going for his 4th consecutive win. Brett trying to tie it up. Here's number 12 of HP.
Clue number 1.
Something goes inside of it.
Clue number 2.
One of the words is a body part.
Clue number 3.
Is easily manipulated.
Clue number 4.
These are constantly touched by one person.
Clue number 5.
Often associated with storytelling. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
Often made from fabric. These are sometimes animals or creatures voiced by the person controlling it.
Marnie.
Marnie for the win!
Oh, no.
Hand puppet.
That's right.
Marnie finds the W.
I threw that away.
Woo, Marge.
Nice job, Marge.
Hand puppet for
Excellent.
the win.
Everybody sit down. Sit down in the room.
Marge, you broke the streak. You
Nice
broke
job,
his streak,
Marge.
and man, you hadn't won in a while either. So welcome back,
You don't have to tell everyone.
Marge. Nice
yeah,
win.
You
You got the first two, and the last two.
Straining.
You bookended it.
Straining.
1, 2, 11, and 12.
This game is very hard.
That was great, Marge.
Hand puppet. Marge, what happens now? I know you haven't read this in a while, but what happens now?
Well, if you go ahead and tweet me and tag Great Clips through the end of Sunday, one of you will get 1 year of free haircuts at Great Clips salons. I love them, and we're all getting trimmed today. Woo!
Speaking of getting trimmed, this is about the most vulgar chat I've ever seen for initials that we've ever had.
In terms of guesses?
A lot of very disgusting guesses.
I could guess for one of them.
Particularly item 12, Core. I don't know what you were.
Something goes inside of it. One of the words is a body part, constantly touched by one person.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What is... Oh, yeah. Okay, there's a couple of things I can think of for HP.
One person.
Wow.
Yeah, the person...
They're definitely not talking about your sister.
Good point. Whoops.
You're not familiar with this?
Man, you know what? I'm so mad at myself because I had hand puppet, and I said, that can't be what that's called. And I completely talked myself out of it. I was like, what is that? What is it? But that can't be what that's called. It's got to be something more. I literally talked myself out of it.
Oh, man.
I wrote down hush puppies 2 seconds before you rung in, and I doubted myself.
Nice job,
Still,
Marge.
Brett, you got
Nice job.
Two's a
nice
solid
job, Brett. I
debut.
like that.
Nothing wrong with two.
Especially your
That was
first
very
one.
good.
That was nuts.
And the two that you got were good.
Yeah,
Nothing
The
wrong
human
with that.
period was, or the human.
What did you just say?
That's a whole different thing.
I think human period is one of the guesses in the chat.
Yeah, yes, it probably was. Sorry.
God, I have some jokes.
Pyramid.
Yeah, I think that was number 11. Isn't seen, is unknowable, is a force.
Oh, God, I have a joke I want to say so bad.
Just say it.
No, it's too dirty.
Did Rosie text it to you?
Friday, who cares?
Oh, did Rosie just text you?
Oh, my God, Rosie, that's disgusting.
Why does he text us these things?
Something?
He said, isn't that what Lawyer Lambert calls sauce?
Oh, gee.
Rosie.
Zach's dying.
Rosie, that's disgusting.
Come on,
Yeah.
Rosie.
I don't even get that joke. I'm grossed out, and I don't even understand why.
Yeah, Rosie. Gross.
Some bigger part of me knows that's disgusting, Rosie.
Marge, I think I have to check the stats. I think you're hovering right around 300 career points now as well. I think you might have crossed the 300
Feels like
line.
it.
It's
Yeah,
very close.
Feels like it.
Man, that's a good one.
I had Hot Pocket for everything.
Same. Yeah.
For everything. And Happy
Same.
Place and Hodgepodge.
Happy's Place is Hawk's favorite new show with Reba.
Oh, yeah, with Melissa.
And Melissa Peters, right?
Yeah, it's on tonight.
Go
Is
Bears.
that right?
I had
Bears.
Hewlett Packard, Hash Pipe, Hall
Yeah,
Pass.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Hand pay.
I had Harry Potter,
hand
half
pay.
pipe, health potion, half price, hall pass, hidden
Health
passion.
potion.
Hey, I don't know. I'm just writing
Can I
anything
read
down
some of the
in
guesses in the
Stop
chat?
up,
That's
Brett.
not.
Yeah, read some of the chat guesses.
Probably not.
I don't think you
Right
can.
back, yeah.
Give
Oh,
us
my God.
one of the two words and let us guess what the other one is.
Harry.
Oh, my God. Okay, never mind.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Jesus.
He's the wizard.
Oh, Rosie's on the chat today.
No, what did he
What did he
write?
say?
Worst play.
Oh.
Horseplay.
Oh, gross.
That's a W.
That was a good one today. That's fun. That was
Yeah,
fun.
you guys all went back and forth. There were
good.
multiple waves of
Yeah.
dominance.
Amber
Sauce
Waves.
got hot in the middle. Chris got hot late. Marty
Yeah.
bookended it. It was good.
Yeah.
Good one, Martins.
cheers.
Well done.
Yep. It feels good. Feels good, Taz.
All right.
Yeah.
So here's what's going to happen.
It was great.
The Lynx going to
Proud
win
of you.
tonight. And then Sunday's
Yeah.
going to be one of the greatest days of sports in the history of Minnesota as the Vikings dominate the Lions and the Lynx win the WNBA championship.
Oh, man.
As I call it, the
about it.
W.
Yeah, you do call it that.
Yeah.
Right. What do you think,
I
Mark?
can't wait. I hope there is. I expect there to be. I honestly expect a win tonight. Not by dominating form in any fashion, but I expect that we will see a Game 5 on Sunday.
Right. I'm with you. Let's go.
I'll be there. I'm dressed for it. Let's go.
Do you think the Liberty are the better team, though, or not?
No.
You don't.
I mean, I think hairs separate these teams. The Lynx out of the break, out of the Olympic break, were the best team in the W, as Chris calls it.
Yeah, I do. That's what I call it. Speaking of the W, did you guys ever go to the Warped Tour?
Sure.
I
of
did,
course.
I did.
Yeah.
It's back.
Is that right?
Let's go.
The
What is
Punk
it? What
Rock
does that mean?
Road Show.
Warped Tour.
Yeah, we'll visit only three
Thanks,
cities.
Brett. Thanks for the explanation.
I was gonna get there.
Saying the words again.
Yeah. It's only going for 3 cities the first time around, but if it goes well, they're going to expand. Lineups for each state in Washington, D.C., Long Beach, California, and Orlando, Florida will be announced later, with founder Kevin Lyman telling Rolling Stone that fans can expect 70 to 100 bands at each stop. That's how it always was, right? 2-day passes for each stop will start at $150. Go on pre-sale next Thursday. The original Warped Tour ran from 95 to 2019 and hosted such bands as Blink-182 and My Chemical Romance and Paramore and Fall Out Boy and stuff like that. But always looked like fun. I never made it to one of those for some reason.
It's the best.
I made it out because I'm not a big punk rock fan, but once in a while there would be a band like 311 or the Deftones that would be a part of it. So it would be 60 bands that I didn't care much for, but it was still fun.
Yeah, it was sweet.
And that's the beauty of festivals is if you go for 3 bands, you still might find 3 that you had never heard of or liked. You're like, hey, they were way better than I thought.
Plus, there were a lot of lifestyle things, right? Like
a lot of
boots and stuff like that.
skateboarding things and everybody putting stickers on stuff and backpacks or whatever. It was fun. I think I went at Somerset, the old amphitheater back in the day.
Well, there's so many stages too. So like there's no downtime at all. Like you see a set and they're taking down, you can walk over to the 5th stage and see some local band play. It's the best.
Right. Somebody correct me. I might have gone, wasn't there a time where the Ozfest Warped Tour combined?
Yeah, Pat and I were there. Yeah, it was 1997 or 1998.
That was probably the one I was at. Maybe that's why I felt like it was a heavier lineup.
I think it just happened to be because I don't think Warped Tour used the big amphitheater. I think they just use a lot of the property, and Ozfest used the big stage. Yeah,
because I feel like I remember that one specifically, the merger of Ozfest and Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Which,
Two
again,
worlds
is
collide.
not really a demo overlap. Not really.
No.
Right. Baseball fans are PO'd. They're expressing outrage after live coverage of the Major League playoffs on Hulu was interrupted by outages. DownDetector.com reported more than 80,000 outages Thursday night during Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Mets and the Dodgers. New York and L.A. were tied going into the second inning when Hulu started crashing. Users didn't get it back till the fourth inning. The live stream crash came the same day that Hulu increased prices for its bundle.
Good timing.
Classic.
That's funny.
Oh, speaking of bundles, because I believe Hulu's part of the Disney bundle. Tomorrow night on Disney Plus, Saucy.
What is it?
You don't know?
Is it the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. DNB, Dave Matthews Band.
That'd be sweet.
Into the old Rock and Roll Hall of Fame tomorrow night on Disney.
I don't have Disney Plus. I might have to get it.
Have you seen the lineup for that concert tomorrow night? It's one of the greatest lineups in the history of music. It's unbelievable.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame concert?
The ceremony.
The people going in or the performers?
The performers that come to honor them. Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
It's pretty awesome. When I was in Cleveland and went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I looked at the list of bands and people who were representing and playing songs, and it's pretty awesome.
Do you know who's inducting DMB? Anybody know?
I do not. He wants.
I'm surprised you haven't heard that by now.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's been announced. Crap. I think it's.
It'd be funny if it was Philip Phillips.
Tupac Shakur.
Oh, it's Tupac.
Yeah, and Biggie and
Tupac
Elvis
hologram?
Presley and Winona.
Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts is.
Yeah, and
Are you kidding me?
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah, she's in their Dream Girl video, and she's a huge fan of the Dave Matthews.
Is that right?
Cool.
That's a cool one.
That is pretty interesting. Never would have guessed that, huh?
Yeah.
Is it usually another singer who does the induction?
Almost always, yeah.
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 Like, didn't Stern induct Bon Jovi, right? Once in a while, they have like a friend do it or a giant fan, but almost always it's another artist that either they were inspired by or they inspired.
Disney Plus is a weird spot for
It is, because I assume there's going to be a lot of swearing, but, there's other bad movies on Disney.
Yeah.
Anyway, steal somebody's password and watch it tomorrow.
Can I have
It's your
yours?
band. Yeah, I don't care. Just come over.
I'll bring some cans.
I mean, I'm going to leave. I'll leave.
Will you buy free cans like you do for every graduation?
Just ask my wife. It'll be
bad
free.
leg?
Brilliant. Huck, you're funny today.
Martins, congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, way to go, Mars.
Feels good, man.
Making great clips.
First of many wins.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Get some haircuts.
Rolling.
Stop that streak. It's hard to win 4 straight. That's why it's the record. It's tough.
Not today.
We're back on Monday to break down, hopefully, a Vikings victory, 5:30 to 9. 9 to noon next, the Friday Football Feast, Monticello Buffalo Wild Wings with P.A. Charge, and many, many more. That's coming up next, right after this on The Fan.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.
And roadwork.
From the gas pumps in Granite Falls to the ice chest in Isanti, the Minnesota Lottery's Viking scratch game is here. These are the concrete coliseums where we challenge chance and chase glory, where we pursue our passion and dare to dream. These are the stadiums where we come to play. Get in the game.